Welcome to Late Night Apps TV. This is the Late Night Apps. It's May 25th, 2021. And this is, here we are with the sun. It's, the sun's going down. So when the podcast is officially named, it'll be something about the sun going down. Or oranges. Tomorrow, if you are an Ohio resident, then if you got vaccinated, you could be a millionaire tomorrow. Now see, this is where I win, and this with people not getting vaccinated, because that's just. It's just morons for me. But, I'm not really thinking it's not like I really think I'm gonna win. Very windy, so but it's not like I really think I win. It's just nice to know that, hey, there's some kind of thing going on where $6 million involved. The first time I heard about the Vax-A-Million I turned the TV on, and it was like in the middle of in the middle of the news, and he's like, they were talking about, that's like the first I heard about it, turn it on, and he's like, I wonder if $1 million would be enough. I thought he was just fucking around, but it actually is a lottery for Ohioans who got vaccinated, and it's kind of crazy because, I don't know, Ohio seems to be a place where, I've seen this poll or whatever that says Ohio has the most hate groups, which is weird because nobody thinks of good old racist Ohio. Nobody thinks of Ohio like that, and yet the online groups are the most, which makes me think that there's just a bunch of fucking basement dweller Proud Boys. I don't know. Cause you don't really notice that, but it's all underneath it all. No joke. I don't know what to think of this, but I've been having I've been having trouble finding I don't know what happened, but I went into this, I won't say where, but this gas station, and I was like, do you guys have the American Spirit Blacks? Because I couldn't find them around, which is weird because they're they gotta be one of the most popular colors, kinds of them. I don't know what ones people get, but she said that, or I said that, and then she said something like I said, American Spirit Blacks, and then she's like, well, people just wanna collect and not work, and like I was just like, okay, that was really random, and I said like I don't know. I don't. It didn't make any sense with the conversation, so it made me think. Once I said blacks, she started thinking like blacks. Well, let me like that kind of thing. And yeah, I feel like Marysville does have like that kind of vibe, and you know those people. I don't know. That's the thing. Ohio isn't like some fucking like dumbass like I don't know. We're just like we're it's nice and all. People are nice. I don't know where all the fucking boys are, but like they're fucking like they're I mean everywhere I guess. People are yeah. Basically, I'm saying like call it under. Yeah, I think that already is a thing. Like underlying racism. But yeah, I mean, I honestly only watched about like 10 minutes of the fucking news. I can't fucking deal with it. It's just like, Jesus. You know, I feel like it's my obligation at the end of the day to check up with Lester and fucking see what's going on in the world, you know? I feel like it's an obligation, like, I don't always like even hearing it or fucking, but, you know, but recently, it's just been. I mean, fuck. I mean, I got tired of hearing about the pandemic, and then now it's like, fuck. Like, is this really better? Today, I turned it off once. I heard about the second road rage incident, and yesterday, a child was murdered from a fucking road rage incident. Hey, you want to do that? Look at him. He knows shit. He's all guilty walking and shit. What are you doing anyway? But yeah, it's just like, how much can you really take? I mean, I want to know what's going on in the world, but fuck, man, like, jeez. I mean, and then, so yesterday, a fucking child was murdered over, you know, a fucking road rage incident. You know, I really try not to get uh, like that ever. I mean, sometimes you get, I don't know what it is. I think a lot of it is, I don't know. But when you're behind someone, when you're behind someone, this is funny to do, and like, it's also like, just, it makes you just calm down instead of like being mad that they're in front of you. And it usually works. This is what I've been doing. So, if someone's going like ridiculously slow in front of you, most people would try to like ride up on their ass. Most people try to like ride up on their ass, but and I would do that if they were going like crazy slow, but you know. But yeah, like I figured out if you just get, I just let off the gas, and I literally just like if there, I mean obviously if there's nothing like in this area you can pretty much do that. There's somebody behind me, and then I let off the gas, and just start slowing, and then you just like go super slow, like sarcastically fucking slow, but enough to where you're still in their view. You have to, and then they usually get the picture of like, holy fuck, I'm driving slow as fuck. And that's the thing about it. A lot of times, you know, if there's no weather conditions, it's nice and all, and somebody's driving slow, maybe they're just lost in thought, or they're fucking stoned or some shit, like, or they're old. Who knows? Like, if I ever get it, like, if I'm ever upset that someone's going slow, and it's a fucking old person, I'm like, damn, I feel bad. Because they're probably like, just like, oh god, I shouldn't have done this. And like, it's probably a miracle. I mean, I kind of feel them, because, it's a miracle I have my license. It's a miracle they got their license. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, uh, even though these are very helpful for driving, they're a little, there's no, it like covers this area, and it's kind of dark, so I think it might be, kind of dangerous to do that. I don't really know though, but, because I do notice, like, I feel, I just feel like I can't see as much. And with me, even though I like having a four-door car, it's just more room. Even though I'm pretty much the only person to ever be in it, but it gives you a lot more room. Dexter's got room. Put your stuff in there, and yeah, it's just more relaxing, I find. But yeah, I mean, good. So just as it's getting hot, today was the first 90-degree day, but the cicadas are not coming up yet. I haven't seen any. And look, I do want to do like a cicada podcast, but I'm probably gonna be a bitch like that. I don't know. They're fucking. They're just so big, and like, they don't even seem to know where they're fucking. They just run into shit, and what? They're like fucking tunneling their way up like fucking El Chapo right now. I mean, fuck. They're so nasty. Like, I will. I always say the worst bug is the fucking June bug. Ugh. Because they're just fucking big ass and nasty fucking things, and I think it's the crunch when you accidentally step on it. Nah. And it's getting there in June. Day 26, that's tomorrow, and they're announcing the vax a million. Which, obviously I'm being realistic about that, but here's the thing. If it's like some like lottery, then that's the whole country. This is 5 people. 5 people just in Ohio. I'm gonna be so pissed if I win, but I get a fucking college tuition. whatever, whatever they do. I don't know. Maybe that'll be good for me, but I mean, come on. I'm all the college dropout guy. I can't. And plus, I just don't. I just don't want to, and I just don't know what to even go for. But once I get older and realize, like, oh shit, then I'll probably take a class. Now, I did think about taking, like, that's the thing. Nowadays, I could easily take an online class, and that's gotta be way cheaper. Maybe online cop. Even though it's lame as fuck, I mean, it's the same deal, you know? If I get some like media thing or something like that, that could really change a lot. Because that would be really useful. And if I could literally just do one class and get that, then fuck. I mean, I'd do it. Yeah, I'm gonna rate that. Some kind of. Because fuck, hey, studios. Unless you found a better technology, you still got the boom guy. I'll do that. I mean, I've been doing groceries and my arms are a little bit, eating a little better, and you know, I can do 7 push-ups or pull-ups now. So hey, I'm fucking ready. And then that's compared to like one. Like, but yeah, I mean, that's a million. At first, I thought it seemed so cheap. Uh, that places were doing like incentives, but fuck. Because I feel like you should just get it for that, not because of the money. Like, all you got paid to. But I mean, fuck. I mean, I don't care. I'll take the money and the shot. When is this? When is this ever gonna happen? Ever. That's the thing, though. More people and more people. There could be a real, like, not to be like that, but there could be a real pandemic like soon because of how many. You know, the Earth is just gonna be more and more popular. And more people, that's just what's gonna happen. That's the thing about when I was born. I'm happy with it because I don't think I gotta worry. I'll be dead before all the problems happen, and you know, I ain't even close to having a fucking child yet. So it's like I'm leaving shit behind. I mean, I don't want to, you know, I don't know. But yeah, it's like, nice. Yeah, it's like, I'll take it then. So, see, that means, I swear they only said 30% of Ohioans. Ohioans. Indianians. Is that what they're called? Oh, Iowans, Pennsylvanians. That sounds hick. Yeah, I'm a Pennsylvanian. What are they called? Kentuckians, Alabamians, Ohioans. What are they called? That is funny to think. What is every state? And guys, I would bring a laptop out here, but kind of the point is to like be away from that stuff, and also I wouldn't get Wi-Fi. No, but yeah, Ohioans, Alabamians, Mississippians, Texans. I know that's one. They even got a fucking NFL team. Which honestly, I'd be okay if you got rid of the Texans. Honestly, I'd rather get rid of the Texans and bring get a Columbus NFL team. I don't give a fuck if we got 3 teams. Guess what? We are like I always forget exactly, but it's like number 9 or like 10 or something in the most populated state. Like we're fucking real shit up here, right? Or like we're a lot of people. We're a big state. we're important, but we deserve Columbus, which is the capital, deserves an NFL team. Are we getting a good breeze come? You can hear it like rolling through into the trees. I remember growing up, the yard, where it's not really a field, it's not really a yard, it's like a mini field. But I remember when the clouds pass the sun in the day, you could see the shade, you could see the shadow of it coming on it, and it would just like roll across the whole yard. And I remember always trying to like outrun it, and like it's like I knew that I kept in the back of my mind I was like that's probably impossible. But that's the thing about it. It makes it dark for a little bit, but eventually it goes past and the shine. Sunshine. I love the sunshine. I stand by the fact that Oasis sounds better because of the British words. I think that sounds. They would not be as good if they had American accents, I swear. Hey, I am proud, and I do not mean this politically. This is just from like, I don't know, just a win for a man finally. Like Cuomo did not fucking back down, even though they're like, all right, one more. It's like DJ fucking Khaled with these motherfuckers. Like another one, another accusation, another one, and they're like, how many accusations can we get until he gets out? And then finally, he stood his fucking ground, and you know, they gave up. So I'm glad to see that. And I'm not saying like, obviously, look, but yeah, that's like a sticky subject. I'm just saying like, you know, if it was something serious, like sure. I don't see it's sticky to say. But one lady literally said like he looked at me as if, and like it's just like you're literally on the fucking world news in a sit-down interview saying this. It's like, did it really fuck with you that much? Hey, how about you pat yourself on the fucking back because you're attractive? Like it's just like, what do you want? You know? Now, like, what are we supposed to do? Just like, okay, like, what do you want us to do? Look, the girls, it's summertime, Marysville's hot all of a sudden. And I'm talking about the women around, like, you know, obviously, obviously they get it. Like that's they should. It's just I'm not saying be like a creep or whatever. I'm just saying like you know what do they expect? What do they fucking expect? Like for real. So and I know there's some more like serious ones, but that's just the one that stuck out to me because it was just so like okay and it's amazing because I swear I swear the birds were not so like they're all like I parked up here last year, but yeah, I swear I knew I remember them as much. Like they'd be around, but it's pretty amazing. When we first moved here, there were rabbits in that lived over. Oh my god! I think I'm actually in their spot. Well, they've been long gone. I'm just they may have been further over, but it's kind of weird to think about. An actual oasis is. I'm talking like I'm saying it like I'm fucking like. Uh, no, but like an actual oasis is like this is my oasis, but an actual oasis is like I think well yeah it's like in the like a desert, and then there's one spot of just like uh, there's one spot of just like green and water and stuff. So birds, come on in. The rent's free. The last attendant left some garbage in there, I guess, but I don't know how to get it out. I don't know if that's why they're not going in there or if they just are like I don't know. Maybe it's got I don't know. Maybe I don't know what picky birds are. I thought they just fucking would go in there. I'm kind of offended, but I honestly think it's just because there's old birds, last birds stuff in there, and I don't know how to get his stuff out. Like I don't know if I file an eviction free. It's free rent. You can live here for free birds. All right, it's free, and you know it'd be absolutely amazing if a bird lived in here and I fucking did a podcast with a bird. You know, that'd be pretty fucking cool. And maybe he'd pop out. I mean, I don't know if I'm just overthinking that too much, but that's like a. It makes me. It makes me happy to think that that would happen. Cause who knows what's gonna happen every day? That's what's fun about it. You just wake up and you're like, what the, like, oh shit, and you're like, all right, let's do it. And you're like, oh shit. Uh, and I want to pat myself on the back on lowering or extremely cutting out uh, or extremely lowering how much energy drinks I do. Because I would literally buy several, like at least drink 2 to 3 a day. Usually in the summer, definitely a lot. So I've been going with Gatorade in the day. But here's the thing about Gatorade: the the regular one, the cold glacier freeze. But here's the thing: it is just fucking. I mean, even though it's not, your body might as well think it's fucking soda. Like literally, it's full of sugar. But that's what sucks. It's so fucking good. I've been trying to get the zero, but it literally is like a way better option because all the sugar is gone. But the taste. So, and I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I can't fucking regular Gatorade. I'm allowed to have a fucking regular Gatorade. I just want. It's just like at times when I want to make sure I'm doing healthy, like, but a fucking regular Gatorade ain't gonna fucking kill me. But your teeth will erode apparently because it's full of sugar, and that's the same with soda. I started buying tooth enamel or whatever the fuck, pro enamel toothpaste. And look, I don't really know if there's a difference, but I don't know. What does it do? Make your teeth stronger? I just know that all the energy drinks and like honestly like sugar and candy and salt, like it's gotta be fucking my teeth up. So I was like, first of all, take care of the teeth from what you eat, and I got the pro enamel. And look, hopefully it does what it says, and like it's not just some fucking gimmick. Cause that's what I think about toothpaste. It's all a fucking gimmick. Like Colgate 3D plus star shit. Like it's just like my whole life there's been a new Colgate. Did you guys finally figure it out now? How to make teeth white? Oh, we got it now. Like we just figured out how to make them whiter. It's like, alright, well, I mean, you gotta have it down by now. So, Pro Enamel, I trust it. It's relatively decent in price, but it is kind of a small tube. But here's the thing about toothpaste: you actually have to use it very little bit, even though it feels better to use a lot because you just feel like your mouth's cleaner. But it really is like, sure, you can pop out some Colgate, fine, get a whole strip on there. But which I'm not saying that stuff ain't good for you. That's what dentists give you every time, right? I'm just saying, like, for me specifically, I think I should use some kind of enamel thing, uh, you know. And go buy Jim Belushi's weed. It's available everywhere. Or, I mean, it's not available everywhere, but it's available everywhere that states are legal. And not here, not good old fucking Ohio. Look, if Ohio gets legal weed, then I mean, first of all, we're gonna see a lot more money. Look, fucking weed basically saved Detroit, it seems, because uh, I seen this documentary thing about uh, these like abandoned, the mecca of abandoned buildings. This like guy that breaks into them and takes pictures, and it seems like something I would totally love to do because he just talked about like feeling the history around you, and like I just think that would be something I could really get into. Like, but here's the thing about it: all the buildings are pretty much restored or highly secured, and Detroit is not back, but it is like it is like going towards it, I guess. I'm not some fucking. Uh, Remember when Young Jeezy had a fucking recession? I cannot remember why. I can't remember why, but I remember during school, like some presentation, somebody, for some reason, I literally can't even think of, I don't know, but, but yeah, it was like an 8th grade science, like, some kind of presentation, I forget why, it sounds really weird, but yeah, somebody had the Young Jeezy's album up there, and like, like answer if we knew what it was called, and I knew it, and everybody was like, "What the fuck?" Cause I mean, you looked at me, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, but I mean, hey, young Jeezy, does he just go by Jeezy now? Remember? Yeah, in about, I'd say maybe 10 more years, all that stuff's gonna be uh, like on some throwback station, guaranteed. Soldier Boy. I heard Party Like a Rock Star on the radio the other day. I think I think the nostalgia of summers and that music getting older, I really enjoyed hearing some of the stuff during like the days when it's hot, like that summer vibe. But yeah, it's like uh, see, this guy didn't last. The shoulder lean. Remember, yeah, that one Soldier Boy did the crank that or crank that. I hate when they name songs like that. Cause yeah, J Cole's Who Dat. I don't know why I feel that's like probably my own inner problem. Like Who Dat. I just feel weird saying that. Who Dat. Who Dat. Like imagine talking to an actual person. Like you're just and being like, oh yeah, Who Dat. J Cole's Who Dat. Who's that? I don't know. That's just me overthinking stuff probably. Who Dat? Who Dat? Check out that phone. But yeah, I mean, you can't be honest. Well, yeah, that should probably hit throwback stations. Wow, you can you can literally see like the sun peeking through and like the beam like going out there. It's pretty amazing. And yeah, sunglasses are the way to go, especially doing this because I'm literally staring, or the sun's like literally right at me. But uh, that's how you. That's honestly a trick to just like basically watch. I think that's supposed to. I don't look directly at it, obviously. I don't watch. I'm like destroying my eyes all the time. I know these don't protect them. Where the heck? But yeah, I mean, if you just have shades on and you just kind of like look in that direction, it's good enough. You can't look right at it. But I'll probably still hurt my eyes. It's probably crazy. 93 million miles away. Fuck. What if my eyes will never get better because I can't stop doing it? Well, it's what. Maybe I'll get some fucking solar glasses. I'm thinking more and more like those transitions are kind of cool, but I just don't like the commitment every time. But I be keeping my shades on anyway, and it's just like, yeah, if I was wearing the store kind of, but I do wear them in there sometimes. Yeah, it's like I just figured like fuck. It's been a whole it's been a whole year of people like begging me to wear a face mask, and I did my part. I got my fucking vaccination. I'm free, and I'm like, I don't. Who's sitting here judging what's gonna be on my fucking face now? Like, I did my part. If I want to wear sunglasses indoors, I'll fucking do it. It does help me focus in on the task. Like, I'm just like, yeah, but I have to let my eyes adjust back to normal. Like, sometimes. These are literally like $4 at the Goodwill. So Drake, Drake is the artist of the decade. And here's what that should say. And it should say artist, radio play artist of the decade. Mainstream artist of the decade. Yeah, you can't really deny it. Oh, this is where the torch is nice. But yeah, you can't really deny Drake is probably, yeah, I mean, he probably is the artist of the decade as far as the radio goes. But I mean, he's definitely not as far as like musically or like what's gonna really stick out. But I feel completely biased in saying that. But I think this has. I 100%. I mean, I guess the Drake fan would argue, but uh, I don't know how many albums Drake has, but they're not. Uh, I really don't think every single one of them is like. I don't know. I don't think they're like masterpieces or something. And that could just be being biased, but that's what every Kanye album feels like. It feels like. So yeah, that's the thing. Kanye, he was artist of the. Well, he wasn't around the entire decade fully like popularity wise, but he has been artist of the fucking 2 decades. Cause you know, back in school, everybody was all into Lil Wayne. Well, I knew Kanye was the real one of all that. And when Kanye and 50 went at it, Kanye pretty much effectively ended 50 Cent's career. I mean, for real, literally. And yeah, Lil Wayne just kind of faded out, and yeah, I mean, I guess he's about to make something or do something else, but I don't know. I'll check it out. I'll check it out, but I'm not really. I mean, I respect Wayne. I respect Wayne, but and he does have some good songs, but I remember being like all about like graduation or like the Carter 3. And yeah, I mean, we had both, but I remember listening to it and trying to think like, how is this even comparable? Like, I mean, it's not. It wasn't horrible, but it's just like comparing it, like, not even close. I mean, that's what I mean about Drake. He is the Lil Wayne, basically, of this decade, pretty much. Cause that, I mean, it's hard to say not if I'm being biased. I mean, that's just I guess my opinion. I'm allowed to have it, so. But I just think Drake's music is not gonna like stand the test of time here. I like some Drake stuff though. And Drake's probably a cool guy, but yeah. I have a prediction that Kanye and Kim will get back together maybe. Oh my, I, you probably heard that. I wonder if he's in my car. Look, I just don't want him like digging into somewhere in there. That would creep me out. Look, there's no fucking, there's no, what, yeah, come back over to your flowers. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Dexter. I miss seeing owls. I haven't seen one for a long time. But at this point, I'd be kind of creeped out if I heard an owl because, I don't know, I've seen like scary movies and shit, but back before your mind like thinks anything like that, I remember hearing an owl when we first moved up here and I was like, wow. That's the thing though, I fucking love owls. Bro, there's no fucking pollen or nectar in my fucking spoiler. You gotta try these over here. You gotta pollinate this shit. Well, I'm not, maybe he's off, I don't know. The bees off work, and the bees in the trap. I heard WAP come on the radio today, and I honestly, I wanted to blast it just because it's funny, but also I was like, I can't do this. I did play a little bit though, but it's just funny because everybody's just having their nice afternoon, and then here comes this fucking guy playing wet ass pussy. But that song's so edited on the radio, like, what the... See, here's the thing about that song. It's funny. I only genuinely like the 45 seconds of, 45 seconds of that song are good, but yeah, I mean, I really don't like, I really couldn't do it. There's old people out, and it was kind of funny. I remember when I was playing J. Cole's album, and when he's like, put your hood up, put your hood up. It was in the morning, and there was old people walking, and yeah, you know, he's going, represent your shit, motherfucker. And then they're just going on their nice little old people walk, and I just think it's funny. I don't mean to be disruptive. Like, I'm not trying to be like that. And look, it's like 30 seconds of somebody's, like, I'm not gonna blast it forever. It's just funny, but I do blast stuff through town, but I try to make it stuff that I play Good Morning. I play Good Morning. I like playing Summertime, and just fun stuff like that. I'm not trying to disrupt anybody. I'm trying to set the mood for in town today. I think it's fun. Just seeing everybody having fun in the summer, and I don't know, it felt so great because Marysville, when we first moved here, this was not a town. Or this was a town. And it's almost maybe a city. Or if not a city yet, it will be. So Marysville's really grown into itself. I feel like I've grown into myself. And, you know, Marysville, it's a good place. I do love Marysville. And you get that love more when you doing what I do, driving around a lot. I don't know. People are nice. The women are increasingly fucking beautiful. But people are increasingly richer. That's the thing. Marysville is gonna get like, oh, those are the rich fucks. I'm not trying to make fun of nobody, but there's literally only one, and I'm lucky as fuck. I'm a piece of shit. I'm just out of luck. I'm the luckiest guy in the fucking world. Okay, but the guy, uh, or the apartment. There's one shitty apartment in town. Apartment complex. The rest are very nice, and then there's a ton of homes. Like, and I don't mean that disrespectful. I know trust me, I'm very aware how lucky I am. Uh, I'm very aware. So yeah, I mean, Marysville is very nice, and it's good to. It's just good to feel a part of something. Like when it's so small, I don't know. It just feels more fun. Oh, hey, come live in here. It's rent free. The last bird tenant left some stuff behind, but I'm gonna get it cleaned out. Move on in. See, I kind of part of me thought they would like the old stuff. Like, oh shit, you know how, you know how it says like, oh, apartment fully furnished. Well, that's what I thought with this. I thought they would like it. Like, oh, it's already got this fucking hay or whatever they put in there already. See, that almost seems like crazy secure for a bird, because I've seen birds just fucking balance on a fucking thing, and I wonder if a bird is like teetered its fucking eggs on the branch, and then they fell or something, and they're just like fuck it, and they flew off. It's like I gotta keep these warm. I gotta itch. All right, I'm going to fucking. Sometimes when you're cutting the yard out here, the birds will like follow you around. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely pick birds over. I mean, an owl. I mean, there's not gonna be like 40 owls here all the time, so so it's just nice to have like, cardinals. Every time I see one, it makes me want the fucking Cardinals pizza, which I need to get again. You know, I'm not on a. See, that's the thing. I'm not on a diet. I'm on a fucking life, like, style thing. Like, I just want to be healthy, and like, I'm glad I'm realizing maybe early on that, yeah, the last thing in the world I want to be is like, I don't know. When you feel unhealthy, like you just can't do shit. And let me tell you, yeah, I would always go like, I would just like at the end of the day go get a shit ton of snacks. Like, okay, I gotta cover the bases. Need a chocolate. Need something like chocolatey treat. Need something uh, cold treat. Need a salty thing. Need something to dip. Need a main meal. Need a energy. Need a, you know, just hitting all the points with it. And then I would fucking like just have like gummy bears. Yeah, and then I would just eat a fucking like a whole fucking bag of chips and a whole bag of gummy bears and then a fucking whole pizza or something. Like, it's like damn. And even though I didn't eat till the end of the day, I mean, it's still a lot to eat, and also, I am moving around a lot. But all right, let's predict what this is. I bet it's a truck. Yeah, this sounds like one of those. Actually, this sounds like a huge truck. Oh yeah, it's a dump truck of some sort. Yeah, these are starting to get really heavy on my eyes. Fuck. That's the thing about me with sunglasses. It does fucking hurt after a while. But once I keep them on, then I'm just like more like, oh shit, now my eyes are less adjusted. You just have to get used to it, but fuck it. I got them on all fucking day, I might as well. There is anticipating rain. Is that what we're anticipating rain tomorrow, and I'm deciding what to do about this. Because I can't have. Yeah, I can't have like. Uh, I don't know if I should do a podcast in the rain, but I don't know if it's possible. I can set the camera up inside of my car and sit out here in the rain. Or I need one of those fucking. Or I need one of those bags they put over the camera. That's literally all they do for like those high tech cameras. Put a bag over it, but you can't deny that's sometimes a simple solution is like the right one. But that's the thing. I would have to cover the lens, and then I don't think you could see anything. Mm. So they keep calling this season in the NFL the biggest season ever. I don't really know why. I think it's just like to get. I think it's just like their slogan or whatever. Oh, he is on the film. I hope you see that bumblebee. Yeah, what is this deal with the car? It's like I love them, but I do not want them. I don't want them in my car. Cause yeah, that makes me squirm. So Guy Fieri signed an $80 million deal with Food Network for like 3 years, and yeah, what's this place called? Like kicking. I don't know. Someone did a comparison saying he makes more than he would be the 15th highest NFL paid player. Like, okay, well, he's not really like an NFL player, but I get what you're saying. How do you, I mean, I guess it's kind of the same. I don't know. Like contract wise. Dexter? I don't get what he wants with my car. A bee seems to operate like a fucking helicopter. Hey, at least bees have some fucking control of their movement. No. I gotta go. I gotta go to the zoo again. I just feel weird going by myself. And like asking somebody, I don't know who you ask. I don't know people that would want to go to the zoo really. But yeah, it's been a while. I want. I want to see a giraffe, which is the goofiest of all animals. Because they're pretty innocent, but they're pretty innocent animals seeming, but they like slap their fucking necks to fight. It's like, holy shit. Guys. This looks like some little walkie-talkie. It could be some spy shit. Guys. This is the best part of the sun, really. Well, you probably still can't. You probably still shouldn't look directly at it, but this is the best time to do it because it's really doable. And I'll do some fucking like holding. Yeah, why did some pictures in Africa where they have the sun? Why does it look so fucking big? Like, I don't get that. It's like, are they literally that close? No, that's the thing. We're all fucking the same 93 fucking million miles, so I don't get it. But that's probably just something I should just like look up or something. Shut up. Cicadas. They're fucking tunneling up. What if one just fucking popped out? Hey, what's good is I think birds and rats and cats probably eat cicadas. And let me tell you, that's why people love cats. Cause they get rid of pests and shit like that. That's what I serve. There's some like page called, or like a thing called a bodega cat that is meant to do that. And there's some of them, I guess, in the cities where they let the cats just like lay on the fucking products and shit. Like not the like unpackaged shit, but like just stuff like that. And I think that'd be fucking cool. Like having a gas station with a bunch of cats and. But there's a lot of places like that, I guess. I think there's coffee shops. But think about how fucking inconvenient that is, really. I mean, a fucking cat walking across. A fucking cat walking across the table, knocking your fucking coffee over. And who the fuck drinks hot coffee? I wouldn't. Okay. Some people people might say, why do you wear fucking pants in the summer? Well, I don't know. Because I like them. Maybe that's the same reason people drink hot coffee in the summer. That that just seems like that's like look, that's like chili. Like I fucking love chili, but when you eat chili, it's in the fucking title. When it's chili, you don't eat fucking chili when it's 90 fucking degrees out. Get fucking hot ass chili. Imagine eating something. Imagine eating lunch like a super spicy lunch, and it's fucking hot as shit outside like that. Yeah, I remember. I remember in school like this one kid. He fucking like he would put a bunch of a shit ton of hot stuff on his burrito, and like breakfast thing or whatever it was, and I remember he was like fucking pouring fucking sweat eating, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, are you trying to prove something? Like, I don't get it. Like, you don't seem very happy. Like that seems like it hurts. That's why it's a fucking competition on fucking hot ones to eat hot shit, because it's really not enjoyable. It's not enjoyable, and I like spicy stuff, but I like the like subtle like flavor of heat or spice. But I don't like to fucking eat something and just be in fucking pain. Like, now I will say salt and vinegar chips. Those can be painful. Which is funny because I really do not like vinegar in any other sense. Which makes me think of Long John Silver's. I haven't been there forever. I might get there. But I don't think that's healthy fish at all. Like, that's like fat. That's like battered fucking fish. But it does sound good. Yeah, I guess a bunch of people like to put fucking vinegar on the fish, and I don't know, man. I thought it smelled weird, but salt and vinegar chips, uh, they taste a little bit at first, but it's like when you get the stuff on your fucking lips and shit, it hurts a little bit, but once you, and your tongue definitely, but once you eat it, like, it's very delicious. And salt and vinegar chips on a sandwich, oh shit. That's like, probably, I'd say that's, see, I'm not a lunch guy, really, but like, that's what I consider lunch, like a sandwich, chips, and I would say a soda, but I really can't. But yeah, I can't really just eat. I don't. See, I did start eating breakfast basically, uh, but not like a fucking bowl of, Lucky Charms and making fucking eggs and fucking toast and shit. Like, I was doing some like toast egg, all this shit. But I think it's a lot better to just eat a couple fruits and get very hydrated. I guess in the morning is the most important time to like get water in you. And yeah, yeah, it's funny because uh, the Today Show's Dylan Dreyer had some giant water thing, and then all of a sudden every newscast lady had some fucking giant jug, the same one. I'm like, damn, Like, she's cool and shit, but damn, they must like, I mean, they trust her. I do. I mean, I trust her. I'm just saying, like, just get a giant fucking thing of water. But I guess she did make me think, like, to drink a whole thing of water. Because I'm like, and I haven't been carrying it around, but I really should. My idea was to put a pitcher of water in the freezer, let it freeze, and then fill the rest up with water, and then take it with me. But yeah, I can't imagine carrying some giant fucking jug of water. I don't know about that. But yeah, that's the best time to get your water in the morning or start. And I mean, I do like the idea of her little bottle thing because it tells you when, or it tells you how much and like where you're at. Because I'll be just filling a thing up and I don't know. How much is a fucking pitcher? Is that a measurement? A pitch? I think I can take these off. A pitcher of water. And that's the thing about tea, it's fucking like basically water. But every liquid's water at the base of it. It's like, you know, that's the OG drink, the original drink was before anybody knew what to drink. Water was like, drink this. Water was like, and now you got these motherfuckers putting water in all types of fucking boxes and fucking different plastic bottles. I think it's ironic. I just don't get how they can't come up with something else like for fruit. First of all, like all the containers. I don't get that. Cause yeah, it's like we're growing it and then they're putting in some plastic that's gonna fucking be around here till your fucking kids, uh, are at their fucking funeral or whatever. Like it's gonna take a while. It's just like shout out to having three three different mowers and having bunch of different looking grass because everybody just fucking went all willy nilly with it all of a sudden. And, you know, I had the lines and I tried to get the lines back, but I'm just like, it's not gonna work. So yeah, tomorrow the rain will come, uh, and hopefully grow the shit. I definitely noticed this time of year. Holy fuck! And where are the dandelions? You know, we usually get a lot of dandelions. I didn't see none. That's why I wanted it to grow a little bit at first, but nothing came up. That's a dandelion. Well, I'm just very relieved that it's summer. I don't know. It's like today was 90, and you know my car don't have air conditioning, but I was fine. Like, you know, and that's the thing. Uh, that used to be like end all fucking be all for me. Uh, But yeah, it don't really matter to me as much anymore, and I don't know why. I don't feel right in the cold at all anymore. Like, I, the fucking Tin Man that needs fucking oil. Like, I literally feel like I'm like stuck, like not frozen, but like cramped. Or I don't know how to explain it. It's just not a good feeling, and I feel much better in the summer. I mean, I do get hot, but it just doesn't bother me like it did, and I hope I'm not. I mean, it's gonna get hotter, I guess, but it was 90. I think the humidity does make a big difference, and the breeze too. But it just, I guess it wasn't humid. But when it's humid and fucking no wind, I mean, inside the car, even with all the windows down, it's way warmer. And the sunroof, I definitely know just helps and stuff. Alright, well, we're gonna close this out with one last cigarette as the sun, the orange in the fucking sky, lays down, and it confirms that, hey, we did it. We did a fucking day. And it's gonna come back up tomorrow, and hopefully, you will see it tomorrow too. It'll pop back up right over there. So bye for now, son. I fucking waved right as that guy took his driveway. Hey, he fucking left 3 times already, and yeah, like I said, they pointed their house at us. But yeah, this is the point where you can definitely just stare at the sun, right? It's at its orangest. And yeah, I just find it comforting. But actually, tomorrow it might be a little stormy. But it'll still be up. Damn it. I didn't think about that. Honestly. So it's kind of not good for now, but most of the time you'll see it. But maybe it will still be, I think it's going to be later in the day. But that's speaking specifically to this area. So, Sunday. Well, I don't know if I'll wait till Sunday, but I'm trying to keep the whole, like, just going hard as fuck all week, and then Sunday, relaxing about stuff and just taking a mental day. Because, hey, how can you deny taking a day off when fucking God said to? He's the boss of bosses, man, so. It's like if your dad is, if your dad's your branch manager, then God's like the fucking CEO. So yeah, Sunday, they really have like a Kroger Sunday called Sunday Fun Day, and that's the thing I like about Kroger. It's goofy and fun, and they play the Fresh, like Kool and the Gang on their commercial, which is crazy. I'm telling you, look up 12-inch remix of that. That's. I also like the lady on 104.3 in the summer. She makes me think of summer for whatever reason. But she's always fun, like. like throughout the day, like I don't know, she just has a fun look on things, and it just makes the day fun. So I like that. But 104.3 also, look, I've been listening for a while, and I noticed that you pretty much play the same fucking songs. Like, come on, there was more than that many songs in the fucking 80s. All right, put some fucking. Oh my gosh. Yeah, put some. I don't know. It just seems like they have some like fucking set playlists, and they don't play anything different. I can't think of the last time I heard a new song on there that I haven't heard, like, because you know I didn't grow up in the fucking 80s, so it could still be new to me, but it's just the same shit, and I kind of don't like that. Yeah, Faith is a popular song, but you're kind of being disrespectful, because that's the only song they play by George. Yeah, they don't they play the same stuff like over and over. Maybe it's some guy who's like, it's what I like, it's what I'm fucking only playing. But yeah, that's the tricky thing about a radio stuff is like you gotta you gotta keep it different. I like uh see a lot of the hip hop stations I don't play just because a lot of the new stuff obviously, but sometimes they'll have some like dance, like some kind of blah blah blah, whatever you call it, block thing, and they just do like some remix thing. Yeah, it's fun because they just throw a lot of random like stuff in there, and it's like, oh shit, I heard that forever, and like, yeah, they don't really go too far out the fucking branch with one on 104.3. There's other there's other like radio stations that are good, but most of them are like classic stations or whatever. Oh yeah. Well, this is the late night ops here on Late Night Ops TV. Tomorrow, if I'm a Maximillionaire, well, first of all, I'll probably take the day off from Instacart. And yeah, but I'm not trying to think like that because I mean, jeez. All I'm saying is the odds are better than the lottery, and they're better because it's just a state. Yeah, I guess they have a random generator that will be supervised or whatever to pick, and yeah, I mean, I am like hoping. See, like that would obviously, I mean, be amazing, but also to not earn it, like, uh, I wouldn't really like that. But, you're not gonna turn down a fucking $1 million because of your fucking pride. Like, but damn. See, that's the thing about the million. That's a lot of money, but if you don't do something with it, if the wrong person gets it, it will. You can't. I mean, you can live off that, but uh, if you're if you're being modest, like if you just fucking blow it, then you're gonna be like fucking MC Hammer, uh, buying all this nice shit, and then you can't afford it later. That's what I remember. Remember that show? Move that bus. Ty Pennington's Home Improvement. I remember my dad saying that show, most of those people probably couldn't afford the property taxes on those places after. And I think I remember seeing a story about that later, like, that's really true. So imagine that. And I wonder if they're gonna tax. Is it vax a million or tax a million? Like, you won. That would be. There's no way. That would be absolutely ridiculous to tax the vax. But who knows? I'm not bitching, but I'm just saying, like, that would kind of piss me off. Like, damn, you guys are giving me money and then you gotta take your part too. Like, jeez. But yeah, money obviously isn't everything. I mean, it's a lot, but there's a lot of rich, miserable people, and not just. I mean, think about some dude or woke world woman. You know, okay. Think about somebody climbing the ladder. All they got to the fucking CEO, or not CEO, but like that would be the goal. But they got to like, oh, they're on the fucking board at some fucking like company. Like, now they're stressed out with their job, and yeah, they got a giant house and Alexis and all this shit, but their day, their life, it's probably not fun. It's probably miserable. And what's the point of having all that if you're not even enjoying life? Like, literally, I would rather be in a small, nice house than to, like, I mean, especially if it's gonna be fucking empty. But yeah, I don't really need all that anyway. Uh, there's a new, there is a new Jackass coming, which is crazy, and it's definitely gonna be the last one. And based off recent things I've seen, I do not think Bam Margera will be a part of it, which is sad. But yeah, uh, I think it's GQ did a thing on Johnny Knoxville, and they took pictures, and he looks really crazy nowadays. And yes, he's 50, which I guess a lot of people didn't realize. I knew he was older, but yeah, I guess I didn't realize he was 50. But he's basically gonna turn into Bad Grandpa. Cause yeah, I mean, I don't know when that's, but it is being worked on. So that's a little bit of last piece in Jackass. Making one more feels like fucking Man on the Moon 3 coming out. Like, well, I guess I'm more excited for Jackass probably, cause it's fun and fun. That's what I want. Well, this is the Late Night Ops here on Late Night Ops TV. Thank you for watching. And every day you can start something different. And yeah, it's fun to try. It's fun to believe, and ultimately, just it's not about money. It's more about time. yeah, that's me. I just want to enjoy and I'd rather be successful in something I want to do than be successful working for some fucking buddy else. You know? Alright, well, this is the Late Night Ops. Thank you for watching, and I will see you.